This is a story about life, about struggle, about success. Not just mine, but yours too. Because whether you see it now or not, we're all trading something every single day. Time, energy, choices. That's life. That's trading. I wasn't always here. I wasn't always the guy you see on your screen. I started out just like most people, uncertain, broke, doubting the system, doubting myself. But one thing kept me going, the belief that life's biggest opportunities aren't given, they're taken, and I took mine. See, trading isn't just about charts, candles, or currencies. It's about discipline, patience, and the courage to bet on yourself. It's about understanding that every loss is a lesson and every win is a stepping stone. It's about the grind, the sleepless nights, the early mornings, and that voice in your head telling you to keep going when the rest of the world says stop. But let me tell you something. This journey didn't start with success. It started with failure. More failures than I can count. I remember sitting in front of my screen, watching the markets eat me alive, thinking maybe this isn't for me. But deep down, I knew it wasn't about the markets. It was about me, my mindset, my choices, my willingness to adapt, to learn, and to grow. The truth is, trading is a mirror. It shows you who you really are. It forces you to face your fears, your doubts, and your limits. But it also shows you your potential if you're brave enough to see it. I'm here now because I refuse to quit, because I learned to see every loss as a stepping stone, every setback as a setup for a comeback, and if there's one thing I want you to take away from this, it's this. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be persistent. Success isn't about getting it right all the time. It's about staying in the game long enough to win. This isn't just a stream. This is a movement. A space where we don't just talk about markets. We talk about life, about growth, about becoming the best version of yourself, not just as a trader, but as a person. Because the truth is, the charts don't care about you, but this community does. I do. And together, we're gonna rise. So, take a deep breath, clear your mind, and get ready. This is where traders are made. This is where dreams are built. And this is where your story begins. Let's get it.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's the deal, gang? How we doing? Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing
Hope
all
everything's
right.
good.
How are you? I got your message, but when there's something going on, it's in progress right now. I gotta wait for something to finish up on the video in order to
Okay,
do it.
appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
No worries. It takes like 24 hours. All right. What else? What else? What else we got going on? I don't think there's much going on in terms of news. Yeah, ain't shit going on. Trump's probably gonna decide to be the newsmaker of the day in a little bit, so probably see Trump talk today. Daily closed bullish yesterday. Wow, 4 hours closed bullish previously. What a buy this was off the hourly open. If anyone got in there, that's incredible. This is a really good buy, right? You had the level over here that you tapped, previous high. Tapped it, closed bullish. You got a bullish day, previous 4 hour bullish. You're holding support, right? You've held the resistance, turned support. So boom, off to the races it was here. Okay. So we are bullish. We're looking for some buys, and we are retesting these highs. What's the multiple of fungus? Fun guy. I don't know. Sounded good. Anyway, what does this remind you of? What does today, Friday the 8th, remind you of? Me personally, it reminds me of Thursday the 7th. Don't Friday the 8th here be looking like Thursday the 7th? Price did the same thing. Bonk, 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 right? Right? Bonk. You guys see it? No? Don't see it? The reason I'm saying that is that it was really had to do with this level right here. And that's why I'm ignoring this level more or less. Right here. Because this is the levels that we ended up respecting yesterday. Right? We weren't worried about this yesterday, right here. Because this is the level. And this was the level. Same thing here. All right, let's get rid of this. And let's wait. We're waiting for some closures above all of the highs. What a drive yesterday. What the fuck was this all about, right? This candle. This was really to close out yesterday's daily candle and then to open up today's daily candle. There's just wildness. Tariff news? Well, the tariffs kicked in, right? So tariffs kicked in yesterday or the day before yesterday, right? think they kicked in yesterday. Yeah, Terrace kicked in yesterday. So if your freaking Chinese-made dildo is delayed, you know why. Wow, that flipped a 4-hour bullish, filled the previous 4-hour wick, but didn't break it and reflipped bearish. That is a 260 pip whipsaw. It's 30. $160 pip stops, anyone? Terrace on gold, not regular Terrace. Yeah, I know. I'm just being facetious. Just fucking around. $80 pip stops got wrecked. It ain't easy. It ain't easy, bro. Because you're coming up here, right? You want to bounce off a support. You've come down here. You've bounced off a support. You just kind of need a closure above here. The issue is these stops are super duper massive. So closure above, and we're going to need good current candle stops if we are to close above 34.94 here. Got a wick to fill. We just kind of need this closure here. If we can get that, I'll trade up to the wick fill. But as long as we stay below it, there's no positions here at the moment. But this over here is good to go. This over here is good to go. Anything within here, you're trading with the lower time frame structure. Anything up here, higher time frame structure and a range 2 breakout. In here, right now, you cannot trade until you leave this area and come back into it. I'm taking buys if it's a bullish engulfing on the 15. For there to be a bullish engulfing on the 15, you would need a really big candle. And if you need a big candle, you might have really big stops, right? If you're looking for buys here on the 15, to engulf this bullish 15, you would need a 160, 170 pip candle on the next one. Right? you're not gonna have this, right? Like a bullish engulfing here, like a bullish engulfing here, because for the next 15 to engulf this candle, look at that. Maybe if the next one prints really weak, bearish, right? And if you're able to get this, and the next candle does that, all right, then you have a bullish engulfing. Oh man. Wow, when you're down here with no top hook on a 4 hour, you don't think to yourself, the 4 hour is going to flip bullish from here just to come back down and flip the hourly bearish down here. That's a lot of movement. Like, what the fuck? The amount of orders are grabbed up here. Let's look at the 4 hour. I'm wanting signal, sir. Thanking you from India. Everybody be wanting signal. My chicken wants signal. So now we wait. We just gotta wait. I do believe we'll come up though. Like, why would we hold this area? We're not gonna come up right here. We've cleared it out right there. We've cleared it out right here. All of a sudden you're tapping it and holding. Yeah, this might flip it bullet. Why is gold futures looking different as gold spot looks? Because it's two different charts, two different pairs. One's a pair, one's a contract. One's spot, one's futures. They're affected by the same things. So when there's volume, they should technically print very similar. Outside of volume time, during rangy times, they can range and find different levels. But during volume time, they're not supposed to find the same levels, right? The prices are way off, but they're supposed to act fairly similar. So if there's volume in the market, candles should print very similar to each other, whether it's spot gold or futures gold. 'Let's get stuff here because you can make a top wick here, start coming down, but because of the bullish 4 hour, you can just flip bullish and the daily's bullish, right? I know we filled the 4 hour wick and come back already. Kind of like tap target here and come back, but we're not closed yet on the 4 hour. It is still bullish. Three minutes for this 1 hour closure. It's gonna close bullish here. Patience. the hour's closing bullish, the 30's closing bearish, the 4 hours closing in an hour, and it looks like ass and feet, so there's more waiting involved. This could get interesting if we get the next 15 or 30 as either a support formed here or a gladiator candle breaking down. So this way we could trade NYSE open in the volume time depending on how we close here. One minute. Give me a sec. Right there, Benny. Okay, we close with no bottom wick. Close bearish. This hourly is going to need a bottom wick if it's to come up. But it closed below resistance. Let's see. Let's see how we close. Maybe this candle creates that bottom wick here. Right? It's a possibility that the bottom wick gets created here, and this will be our position. We're going to need the bottom wick to be created, and if this happens on the next 30 here, then guess what? We're taking positions here for NYSE open, right? So that will be the deal. Yeah, there's no positions just yet. First of all, we just closed outside the range, right? So this tells us there's volume. But this also tells us that closure with no wick tells us there's not much range to go. There's volume to get outside the range, but there's not much range to go here. So we're going to need to create that with a bottom wick here, with price breaking the lows and doing all that fun stuff. Some waiting involved. Just started a 100K account for the first time instead of 50K, about halfway through to getting the 100K Express account. I mean, that's a W up till now. Say you just started it and you're halfway through. Should be a breeze then, huh? Just don't slip, right? Don't let your trading self, right, turn into your amateur self. Don't give it a chance. Can't treat those accounts like paper cups. You got to treat those accounts like crystalware, like china, like expensive china. Wow, this is 120 pips. You've attempted to come back in range. The problem is you don't have range created to go here. Otherwise, we would have been in here. No top wick on the previous candle or bottom wick. This is what we need, like this. This is exactly how we want the candle to close right now. Except there's another 10 minutes in this candle. This would give us range. This would give us a bottom wick. This would give us stop. But will it hold or will it just take off? There's a lot of volume here. Oh, the spit song. That's getting fast forwarded. We see a push now. I guess we will. I guess we won't. That's why I know my life is out of luck, fool. I guess they can't. Accidentally hit the dislike button when attempting to like the stream. Damn, I accidentally hit the delete button. Don't fiddle in the middle. Done for the week unless price sets up. So you're not really done for the week. You're just waiting for price to set up. This is what I'm waiting on. Sitting on your thumbs? Whoa. Hey, yo. Bro, that's some shit you're doing. Don't tell nobody. Hey, yo. TMI, bro. TMI. If I know anything, it's not to sit on my thumbs. FOMC meeting or Fed Gold? Yeah, it's where they set the federal monetary policy. Let me flick my Bic. Yeah, while you're sitting on your thumbs, I'm flicking my bic. Anybody else doing anything fun? Come on, what are you guys doing? You guys doing anything fun? Anyone barking at their dog? Dog's like, why is he yelling at me? Shabba. Nothing like the spit song on a Friday? Yep. On my overall trading career, I was profitable for quite a while, but recently went into the red. How do I deal with that knock on the confidence per se? Drop your lots, drop your risk. Drop your risk so you can be confident in entering positions, and then as they start winning, start coming back. That's what I did. I've done that multiple times throughout my trading. I've done it once this year, once like 3 years ago. Yeah, I had a, after a really big winning streak, it feels weird taking on a loss, right? And then, if you take on a few losses, you start, questioning and doubting, right? Everybody has that mind game going on. So you want to build confidence. You want to see a bunch of blues in your terminal. You're gonna have to start taking positions to do that, and start taking positions. For you to start taking positions and not double, like not stutter about them, not question them, not doubt them, I would say drop the lots so you're not stressed about, you're not worried about them. Yeah, I don't care if I was trading 20 lots, 30 lots. I'd drop my shit down to 1 lot just to, because I'm not, at that moment, I'm not in running it up mode. I'm not in making money mode. I'm in building my confidence back mode. And I don't need 20 or 30 lots to build my confidence back. I need wins, stack wins. All right, once I start stacking wins, I'll raise the loss. But, realize what goal you're trying to reach. Are you trying to get the confidence back? Or are you trying to fucking now run it up? If fucking you run it up with the confidence not there, build the confidence back, then you attack a different goal. Baby steps. I'm from India. Can I ask you something? You just did. That was your one chance, and you said, can I ask you something? Maybe he's shouting. What was the name of the last song you played in the intro? What was the last name? Oh, it's called Decisions by Big Rob. Decisions I'm making cause ninjas to die every day. Hey. Big fire, more fire. What's good? All's good. All's good under the sun.
Just give me the line.
Just drop my lot size to 1. W. Bro, spamming that question. Feel bad for it. I'm from India, sir. Time you give signal time. I'm thinking market quiet. Indian bank holiday. It's an Indian bank holiday. Why the fuck you care? It's not like you guys are affecting gold price. New York is. Is New York on holiday? No. New York's good. New York's open, so we are trading. If New York was on a holiday, then we would double, we would back it up a bit. Scared the shit out of you. What, someone asking for a light? That's crazy. Woke the beast inside of me. Yeah. 1 minute hit for the 15. Don't look like we're getting it on a 15 or 30. Maybe the next 15 brings us down, closes us below here. Closure, belosure. For some trade exposure. For some risk exposure, right? We need to close below to take on some risk. Nightbot working overtime lately. $15 minutes here for NYC open. Let's see what it does. That's a good point, Sam. Drop a like, sub to the channel. Go get your top 1 futures accounts. Use code WIX. That 55% off is still running. It's still there. Still didn't leave. All right, close no top wick here. Does this bring us back down? How interesting. There's no wick closures. First touch I want. May God give me heart attacks. This is what they say, 1 to 2 trades a day because it's too much. Oh, like you just raised it to 1 lot. I thought you dropped it to 1 lot. Will we close below? The 4-hour and the daily are so ugly. Shit is tweaking, been a tough week mentally wise, because like maybe positions are running differently, right? Or you're getting different results than you have prior weeks, but you know, market cycles change. Up to us to adjust. And adjust we will, goddammit. 10 minutes here. Maybe we get our celery play. Maybe we get a weak bullish closure and a break of the lows on the next candle. Let's see what happens. What up, Motion Capital? Next stream, Wick's wearing a heart monitor. Man, I just need like a painkiller, anti-inflammatory fucking straight line into my shoulder. Something. This shit is just getting tight. Well, this is going to be your chance to take that one lot trade. Remember, right? If you're going on a, if you've been winning and suddenly things are getting a little more difficult, or you've hit a roadblock, there's your chance, start getting back on the right side of things. And it starts with dropping your risk, right? Just building confidence. Remember, what you avoid controls you, right? So if you're going to avoid taking positions in general because you're like not sure altogether, and that's the reason, like if you're just doubting yourself, not because logically it's on the charts you shouldn't be doing it. Like if you're doing like a whole bunch of what ifs, right, instead of the logical outcomes, but what if this, what if that, and just be logical. Is that what's really the probability here? Every time you dodge discomfort, it strengthens your fear, right? And procrastination, resentment of the thing, whatever you're dodging, right? Most learning and growth and success, it's all going to require learning to lean into the discomfort on purpose, right? You got to welcome life with open arms, whether it's good or bad coming at you. Really, the people that really, see success are typically not the ones that are like, man, it's coming, I don't want to know, it's gonna hurt or whatever it is, right? And you're worried about it. No, the people that typically see success are the ones that are going, bring it on, bring it on. You know what I mean? Come here, life. Let me give you a hug. Someone was wrong to you. Let me give you a hug. Yeah, I'm waiting on disclosure. It'd be lovely if this 15 could close below the previous 15, plus leave a bottom wick for us. What did you understand while being in that phase where you make impulse entries? Man, I'm getting sick and tired of my own shit. I've just talked to myself about this in the mirror. I'm not gonna do this shit. And we do it again. Motherfucker. Right? Damn. I don't want this to run, so we got 7 minutes for a closure. This is gonna have to close below here with a wick. Traders should live in the Philippines. I think people should live where they truly feel at home, content, at peace. Where you can just, where your soul can just be free. You want to wake up content, not wake up or like go to bed, right? Content, knowing where you're going to wake up and what tomorrow's going to look like. That's the worst. Going to bed, dreading tomorrow. I mean, you're at peace here with your dollar income. You have so much growing to do. You've got a lot of growing to do. That's not where the peace comes from. Might come down here. We want the break of this low on the next candle. I don't want it here. 15 don't have a top wick, right? You don't want to start writing up bullish. Once this closes, we can have a top wick on the next candle and have this come down. I don't want the rebreak here 5 minutes before NYC open. What would be the stop? 125 pips. Where if the next candle, if we close here and the next candle comes up, gives us a top wick, we could use the next candle as a stop. Banned yourself from giveaways. Makes sense. Zoom door. Also makes sense.
Hey, Wix, I think we have people at the Zoom door. Thank you.
Yeah, I just let him in. $420 left. Oh, 420. How many mirror talks have you had before your last one? My last talk in the mirror, I was slanging that thing. It was a group talk. It was a group chat. Oh, man. Yeah, it was. We got into a huddle. It was more of a huddle. Bring it in, everybody. Bring it in. Where's my lighter? Where's my lighter? Enough with the mirror talks. I can already see it. Half the chat is like, you know, Wix, you're onto something. You guys are staring at your mirror right now, thinking about doing the same huddle. Over there talking about, baby, come here. Got a new way we're going to talk now. We're going to host meetings. We're going to have huddles now. Wix, you're onto something. Doggone it, people like me. About to have a mirror chat this week. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the most Cuban of them all? I gotta leave Eddie alone, man. Mirror on the wall. Here we are again. I'll be right up there on that scale this week. What scale? What are you talking about? Scale of being down. Evidently. Your scale's down 10 pounds. Bulk didn't go well. Can't you just tell by the mirror if it's working or not? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Buy stop, sell stop, fuck it all. You get leaner, yeah, you can tell. You can tell in the mirror. I want this some kind of bearish here. Maybe we can get a bottom wick first here. A pull up, and then we'll have the re-break of that bottom wick. NYC open here. Oh, it held the 15 level too. Yeah. But it closed below. I still think this is faked out here. This should come down, but why did this candle close below? But we're gonna need some kind of, I think, bottom wick first. Re-break up the highs. Right, get a bottom wick, re-break highs, and then the re-break of the lows will be the entry. $50 here, huh? The break of the lows is what makes sense here. What I don't want is I don't want to flip just to come right back up because you're selling into this little support here. As I said, if we break the lows, then the entry would be below that. Does that say All City Kenny? Yes, it does. That was All City Kenny, but I think he's gone. Damn, did he dip once you said that? Kenny, there's people looking for you. Personally expecting a celery play here, but the celery play is just 60 pips of this. Looking to see this. Let's see. But for now, that's the hourly. Look at that. It's the hourly bottom wick. I mean, that's the hourly filling the top wick of the previous candle. I think if we have sells here, we'll take it on the bearish flip of this hourly. I'm gonna set a sell stop here. Oh shit, I gotta set it on my live account. Did we get activated? Live activated, this one didn't, not yet. I might have had him a pip off. Smaller position here. It'll be current candle stops. Damn. Oh, there we go. It should probably activate. Alright, closing partials right there at 14 pips on the live. Let's see if this can run. I'm going to move stops to break even. This one I'm going to let rock. The live, I've closed partials and stops are to break even. Oh, live tapped. How far were we away? Damn. Well, let's see if this can come down, but this is what happens when you're managing multiple accounts. So we need a re-break of the lows here, and obviously we'll go break even after that. Yeah, live I secured and I went break even. This one I didn't get a chance to. It was moving too quick.
Yeah, once again on the live, it says closed 100%, and it gives you 2 pips. So I guess it closed at BE.
No, my live closed at 14 pips, and
Yeah.
the runner closed at B. Runner closed at -1.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have any of that. All right, so the total you made was 13 then?
You could say
Nice.
13.
All right. Okay, cool.
I'm kind of annoyed I didn't get a chance to manage this here, because now this can re-break the highs. It grabbed the bottom wick, but I just can't close here either.
Yeah, and 5, what was the 5 low candle?
Yeah, the 5 leg candles.
Yeah.
I mean, it
No
did.
bottom
It's
wick.
still, but
Yeah.
it's still closed below, so you're kind of still ahead. But I don't like the fact.
You've got an option. You've got possibilities.
It's still ahead, but just this is the bottom wick that you want, right? Once it makes that bottom wick, that's your advantage point. I don't know why my live was off. What are we off here? By 1 pip? Yeah. 8, and we have it at 6. 2 pips. Yeah, the live had a bit of a earlier entry. It was 1 pip off. The sell stop was 1 pip off earlier too. So it got activated and then closed. I just, you can't do anything here. We had to move stops to break even once we started approaching these wicks, these exhaustion wicks to the left. But we did that on the live and not on the funded. So is this like a net zero? Because technically I made more on the live. I made enough on the live to buy like a whole bunch of these accounts. Are we still in a plus?
Well, it sucks how it rejected there.
I mean, these wicks are the advantage point. That's the reason I secured.
Yeah, same. I took the same position, and I was able to close, thank God. But yeah, managing 2 accounts with 2 different hands, not an easy thing to do.
Hourly? Do we re-break the hourly? Did we drive up on the 4 here? I think it's got to break. Just would make sense. How much more is it in pips here? 14. I don't know. $26. Yeah, it's 14 pips extra. God, that's annoying. And it's NYSE open, so you kind of expect it to push, but not up. Trade your own capital, get funded. Why even have two accounts? Well, I trade a live and a funded, right? So I show the funded on here because we also promote the funded company. But it's I don't know. Yeah, we've made $1,000. We're just down on this funded. But with the money we've made on the live, we can probably buy like 3 of these fundeds, 4 of these fundeds. So I don't know. I think I managed the live. Managing the live first makes more sense, just because it's actual money, right? But we're gonna blast through here. It's the rebreak of the 4-hour. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Manage live first. More leverage. The real question is why not trade it? Well, I'll be right there on this one. Wix, I'm growing a wheat farm. Any advice? Don't tell others that you're growing a wheat farm. Drop the addy, bro. Too bad I can't join.
We have people at the Zoom door, Wix. Thank you.
Ooh, quite a few. Bumbuckler blew it. No, we won. I'm in the green overall. But man, that's fucking annoying. Oh well, funded. Oh, the signals are showing 2 closures. And it's still showing 100% of initial size closed, and then it's showing a second closure. Yeah, it's just got to be fixed. The goal has been so ass. Yeah. It's alright. It's been forming structure, which I like. I like it when it forms structure versus when it's just driving one direction. Yeah, it can range, but I enjoy like a 200-300 pip range over like, you know, a 500 pip drive. Yeah, I've seen people posting about gold being this week. It's been acting funky, but it's been a pretty good week, in general. I've had a solid week in the live. There's no volume today. These candles are fucking 200-300 pips a candle. There's enough. There's a lot of volume. Almost 100 likes. We've been getting a lot of likes in the Asian session, or we got a lot of likes in the Asian session, right? We got a lot of viewers in the Asian session. I think at one point we had more viewers in the Asian session than we had yesterday, in general, altogether. Asian's the cheat code. That's what you got to stream. Hi, beautiful. How are you?
Man, NASDAQ is just pumping. Like, pumping.
Driving up? Really?
It pumped 140 points since the NYC Open. I mean, I was talking about it yesterday. Somebody asked me in the chat, and I was saying in the long run, I'm seeing it push up. We're seeing a lot of new developments going on, but I wouldn't scalp it as an actual buy. And then, boom, right after that, that weird news came out, and
Why
it
is
just
gold
dumped.
pumping up?
Well, Dow Jones was dumping, and it pumped up at first just on the breakout of the NYC Open, and then it came all the way back down, broke the lows, faked out, and now it's back halfway. So it hasn't done much since, because it's Friday. So I'm wondering what's happening. But I think the movement was just all pre-NYC with Bostic, with the Fed speaking. So I think it's just ranging right now. We'll see, because it rebroke the lows, faked out again on gold, and then pushed back up. So the sells that we took were perfect, and then rejected right there as to what it was, about 10 pips away from what my line was. And now it's retracing. So I think it's going to try to push back up, because Bostic said the economy is looking slower. It's not looking like it's great. So obviously people are more afraid, and they're probably most likely going to go and start buying gold.
What the fuck's he talking about? Economy's not looking great.
I know, and that's why I was like, "What, bro?" It's just a clown comment that he made. That moron.
Where do these people live?
Yeah, let me tell you. Hold on. What does he say exactly?
Oh, I thought you were gonna have his address. I thought you were gonna be like, "Wait, let me tell you exactly where he lives." Like, really?
No, he mentioned it earlier today. I read it and I was like, "Wait, what? What a clown comment! What a moron!"
I mean, I wouldn't.
Here we go. The outlook. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, he says the outlook is for the economy to continue slowing, but also expect real uncertainty about what that means for jobs and inflation. Bro, what a moronic thing to say. He's an absolute moron. They're all ganging up against Trump and tariffs, and that's why gold is still pushing back up. It's trying to come back down,
just not reflecting reality. It's just
no, it's not. And that's the problem. They're funding
are going to bring on a lot of uncertainty in the markets and instability. And meanwhile, like, no, what the fuck are you talking about? Look at all these commitments and the investments we're getting. I don't know.
I mean, I was bullish today, to be honest with you,
Yeah, I mean
and
it's a bullish day.
it
We
is.
hopped
And
in here
then so I
bullish
was
also.
surprised. I was looking for a sell. Yeah.
I mean, you could trade against the
So
bias, knowing when, you know, that's the reason managed risk here so early, because we're not expecting a runner there. I'm expecting
true.
eventual bullish flip, right? The 4-hour bullish, the daily bullish. We spoke about this, that we're pretty bullish for the day. So I managed it very quickly.
I Yeah, I agree with you, 100%. I mean, if it pushes back up, it's creating structure right now. So if it breaks the highs, it can go back up, but I'd need to see a nice bottom
I'm
wick,
fine
decent
with buys
enough for
from this
support.
area. I'm fine with buys from where we are right now. We just need to close above this 15.
Okay, I've got about 30 pips away from what you're referring to, as to
You know,
see it push up to be able to come back down, create a structure support. That's what I would prefer. Um, I mean, it's rejecting about 30 pips. I don't know if that's the same thing on futures,
you know what? I don't really
but I'm
care
seeing
about
it on
this
spot.
15 here if we close above. This is my level up here. Really.
Okay, see, that's the one I'm
These are
referring to. Yeah, it's
targets.
the 15. Yeah.
I wouldn't really care about this level right now, personally. Because to me,
Why?
it's a fake out. Like, we've come down. We've tried to close above. We've come down. Like, now we're going to close back above. We're faking out on the 30 at the 1 hour. The level here is really this area. And above it, we should fill the range that your goggles are outside. See, this filled the entire range. This filled the entire range. So once we close here, I believe price should fill the entire range. This wick needs to get filled right here. To the left. We've created that range. Price is driving bullish heavily. This range is clean. I think we should fill it.
I mean, it looks like it's refilling everything right now already, so the buys would have
I mean,
made sense. I mean, you had a top wick on the 5.
until the 4 hour, right?
Yeah.
The 4 hour is going to close bullish here, hopefully, ideally, and then you're probably looking to break the 4 hour highs. You don't want the shit to close with the smaller time frame candles to close with no top wick. And you also don't want them to close somewhere up here. Mid-range, 3501 areas. We might get a 35 flat closure. 3500 flat, 4 hour, yeah. Oh man. A lot of wicks here to fill, a lot of ranges. Like, this whole wick is a range to fill. This wick up here is a range to fill. This wick here is a range to fill. There's room to go today. This is clean range. All these orders have been taken out. Trump loves to yap. I mean, it's one of his specialties. Make it all about yourself. Alright, we're tapping that 15 level. Later, Farzad. See you later. Don't want it to stall here at 3,500. This will make things difficult. You want him there? You want him out of there? Kaya. I'll hop in the pool with you in a little bit. What's up? Yeah. Go, go. Because it rained all night, so it got cooled down a bit. Go right there in the sun. You got to swim. All right, when you swim, you'll warm up. Yeah, we haven't had a chance to warm it up yet. Am I gonna be watching you? I see you from my trading desk. Nice job. No, now backwards. Yeah. No, I said backwards, not a backflip. That was a backflip. I didn't say backflip into the water. I said backwards, like swim backwards. Backstroke. Yeah. Nice job. That's really good. It's got to be the most awkward W day ever. Hey, can you not do flips into the pool? I mean, can you not do running flips into the pool? It's slippery. It's a 1 hour level though. Yeah. I'm Wix. Nice to meet you, Hungry. heard you. I heard you. What? I heard you, but you're also in the deep end of the pool. You're also in the deep end of the pool. What do you mean what? You're in the deep end of the pool. How you understand that? How you say oh to that? She understood that part. Yeah. Can you have ice cream? You said you're hungry. So you want ice cream in the pool because you're hungry?
What do we have? I'm hungry.
How about food?
What kind of food? I'm hungry.
I can make you some chicken cutlets and mashed potatoes. How about that? Huh? No? All right, well, when you get out the pool. When you get out the pool. Yeah, I'm not giving you food into the pool. Jesus. Should I post my beware notice about T-Mobile US Cellular?
How about no?
If she ain't having them, I'll have the chicken cutlet. I don't know why she don't want. What? Fresh fruit? This kid, yo. Can you bring me some? Okay, I'm bringing you fresh fruit. Hold on. You're so funny. Gotta wash all this fruit now. This girl, yo.
Man, we got volume now on the 4-hour close on futures.
Hold on, I got this little monster I gotta deal with. No, you gotta come out. You gotta come out of the pool. You're not eating freaking raspberries in the pool. Benny. Oh, you can't have this, sorry. Benny. Come on. Let's go. No, he's not gonna go. Come on. Come here. Have a seat. Here, have a seat and go eat.
Yo, indices are rebreaking highs. Dow Jones has rebroken the high by nearly 100 points. They're all pushing up.
I know, that's what's kind of scary because, like, who's lying? Is it gold lying or is this? Plus gold,
gold is
1 hour
pushing
resistance.
down.
It's not really pushing.
I mean,
it's standing, but it's tapped to 1 hour resistance. That's why I really like too much. Maybe if we close above this 1 hour. don't know, based on the way yesterday printed this range, I was expecting the same push up here. Yeah. What? You're done? Put it to the side. On any of the chairs. Any of the chairs. Any of the chairs. Any of the chairs. Oh, yo, this girl. You need me to talk to you weird the rest of your life? How you understand me when I speak like that? I said the same thing like 5 times. She goes, what? 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 And as soon as I say that, she goes, oh. Oh my God, I can't with these kids. What? What? Oh. I'm gonna do the same thing to you. Don't go inside. Don't go inside. You're soaking wet. Hey, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Food, baby. Let's go. Come on. Hey. Come here. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's go inside. Forget him.
Wait, be soaking wet?
Yeah. Just give him a second. He'll walk in. Give him a sec. He's being an idiot. Yeah, 4 hour didn't really close bullish or bear. Closed very indecisive. Held resistance, didn't break anything.
Hey, yo, I caught some of the sales, man, but I closed early and I saw it dump right after. I'm so annoyed. Oh my God, look at it still go. What? Re-breaking the lows and everything. Oh my God. Disgusting. Shit.
Can we still take sells? I don't know. We're still within that previous 4 hour. Right, we can just bounce off heavy here and start creating this top wick on the 4 hour. So, can you? I guess, but I'm gonna wait for closures. There's gonna be no impulse entries on a break of anything here. Oh, they didn't care for my opinion. Alex Chung wanted your opinion, Jay. Just a small little 231 pip stop here on this candle. It's a nice little 15-minute candle here. Fairly small. There's almost no volume in this candle. It's about 230 pips. Pretty dead for a 15-minute candle, if you ask me. Nasty, nasty. These are nasty people. Gold's very nasty. I like it when it's nasty to me. These are nasty markets, and they're run by nasty people. I mean, do this shit look pretty to anyone? Where did the volume come from? Well, it came from up here, right here, and it went here. Follow me for more trading advice. News about Russia and US. The line blow up my screen. Okay. Get a better screen. US and Russia are set to plan Ukraine deal, cementing Russian gains. Trump is clear on his goals in Gaza. So much shit going on in the world just to keep you focused on some shit that's irrelevant, right? To keep your attention away from things that really matter. Like your health and your pocketbook. US and Russia are set to plan Ukraine deals, spending Russian gains. How do they do that without Ukraine, right? It would have to be all three of them coming to that deal, agreeing on a deal. Don't let that go over your head. Can't help the world unless you help yourself. Yeah, but you got to be listening, right? They got to be listening first, like you. They got to be willing to hear stuff. Some people listen, but they're not willing to hear stuff. So they're listening, but they're not hearing you. Got 10 pips on sells. Well, you're mid-range, right? So I'm not surprised. This is just like, this is very ugly in terms of price action. I got a hair in my mouth. Oh. You alright over there? You good? Alright. Is that a football? Is that a football? Okay.
You almost done working?
Yeah, don't give him the football, he'll pop it.
What?
Don't give him the football, he'll pop it. Okay. Here's some ugly ass charts.
Hey, Wix. Just want to give some news. I'm on the phone right now with Turpy, and he's doing a little bit better, and so he wants to say what's up to the chat, and he's
In surgery.
he's looking at the charts but not trading. Yeah, and he's wishing everybody the best, and he hopes that he can come back on Monday. And he's going to take the time to rest up, but his arm is killing him, but he's feeling a little bit better. So he's saying his body is strong and he's recuperating. And he says he misses you guys, and he's looking forward to getting back on the charts next week. So yeah, I'm on the phone with him right now. I have one audio in one ear and the other one in the other ear, and I'm talking to you, and he can hear me saying everything I'm saying right now. So he's laughing.
Turpy's over there like, that's good, Jay, that's good.
Yeah. No, he would say, that's good, with the accent. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, he's staying with family now. They're caring for him, obviously, instead of being alone at home. So he's gonna recoup step by step. But his
don't worry, we'll send you screenshots.
Yeah, he says, take your time, don't worry, we'll send you screenshots. He fractured his right arm. And that's his trading hand. So I said, you're gonna have to get used to doing it with the left hand, the same way that Wix and I trade with both hands. So yeah, he's gonna become an expert at that, ambidextrous going forward. So he just wanted to pass that on. So that's all I wanted to say.
The softest, are you almost done working? Oh, you heard my daughter say that? I didn't think you heard that. She's at the other end of the pool. She's like, you almost done working? She wants me to go swim with her. But we'll be here through 11. Not ready to be a dad. I guess I would have said yes. I'm gonna spend it's Friday. I'm gonna spend the rest of the day in the pool with them. You know what I mean? Like in the pool, or maybe we'll go eat. Maybe we'll go to like a Marilyn Manson concert. I don't know. Like I'm gonna spend the rest of the day with them. And the weekend's coming up, right? So Honestly, I think you just want to be in the pool, bro. Sam, I think you just want to go in the pool. You're just a sucker for your little nieces and nephews when they put that way. Oh, me too. I gotta avoid it. Like when they do that voice, I walk away because I know I'm gonna end up leaving there broke. Dad, I need 14 million Roblox, so I can buy these fucking horses and stunt on the rest of the fucking server. What does she calls it? She calls it aura farming. She's aura farming. You guys don't have kids. I asked her what she's doing. She said, I'm aura farming, Dad. Like, aura farming? She's like, yeah. A few more years, she's going to be calling me a boomer. I'm aura farming, you fucking boomer. Like, what? In profit and buy, stop one won't let you close. Take a picture, videotape it, show them whatever you want to do. Just get some kind of proof so you can reach out to them. Sparks coach outraged over stupid sex toy stunt. I think it's fucking hilarious. They should throw a dildo, a vibrator, a whole fucking Sibian on there. They gotta let them throw that onto the court. Fucking joke of a league. How are they complaining about salary? Meanwhile, the league is in the negative every year. They're losing money every year. They're not entertaining. And all of a sudden, they're complaining that they should get paid more. That's crazy. It's like somebody opened up a restaurant and it's running into the ground and the waiters are asking for a raise. What did he do? What did Nate do? What have you done, Nate? What have you done? You can't say? Oh. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, what can't Turpy do? Turpy can't do anything with his right hand. So, like, what are you helping? Are you providing the right hand? What are you doing? What have you done? I don't know, man. I'm just trying to put two and two together. It's crazy. I don't know how. I got hit with a $230 correction synchronization fee on that trade. So I made 1,040. And then they hit me with a $230 synchronization. That's fucking 20%. Yeah, what are y'all, the government? The fuck? It ain't about the money, it's the percentage, bro. Yeah, we're gonna have to close outside some of these levels. What currency is my deposit? Dollars. I'm in the US. I'm not gonna deposit fucking rubles and rupees. Oh my god, the R, that's what RR stands for, right? Rubles and rupees. Zoom door. You want me to hold it? Gotcha. Held it open for you. Yeah, that's a bigger profit split than the funding company. 20%. Slide that Zoom door. It's a revolving door. It's not sliding and it doesn't open and close. It's revolving. Chart looks so fucking different on FX. Yeah. Quite possibly. This sucks. Because the bias is so heavily bullish. We haven't broken this previous wick. You want some strong bearish closures. And break some support if we're going to come down. What a fucking closure.
Hey, Wix, I think we might have people at the Zoom door. Not too sure if they're still there.
Yeah, I know. I just let them in.
Thank you.
These are some ugly closures. I leave Zoom and come on YouTube. A lot of weight there. Use range 1, range 2 concept? Yeah, but right now we're just ranging. the market isn't trending. But if you're using a range 1, range 2, right, regardless of what you're looking for, buys would be above here, right? Since this is range 1 versus range 2, you've had your breakout here, right? So you're bearish through this area, and then this turns into range 1, this turns into range 2. Now you're bullish above here, right? On that closure above there, that's your range 2 breakout. But we're stuck in this range, so I want clear closures outside the range. We close below, that's technically with structure that we had with the bearish structure coming down here. But the higher time frames are all bullish, right? We've been coming up here on the daily, on the 4-hour. Everything's been coming up here. The previous 4 hours closed bullish, doji bullish, but still bullish. So after a bottom wick, you would expect a bullish drive here. Yeah, I saw that game. I saw that on SportsCenter. Her wig came off mid-game, and they stopped the game. She ran off the court. Somebody threw her the wig. Like, nah, dog. That's a technical on you. The fans can do whatever they want. They paid for that shit. That's why the league sucks. They're not entertaining, and they think they are, and they think they should get paid, but like they don't deserve it. They need to, they have to be in a profitable business to deserve a raise. You can't be running a fucking mutual fund and be like, all right, we're down 80% for the year, so I'd like to take bigger commissions now. How come no giveaway? Eddie wins too much. Yeah, Eddie wins too much. You still have the urge to over leverage? Nope. 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 That's a lack of money or a lack of knowledge problem. Clip the range 1, range 2 section. Sure. You did for me? Oh. Wait, it's really quiet over there. Let's see if she's... You good? Is he helping you? Is he helping you? Is he in your way? Is he in your way? Is he messing with you? No, okay. Thought she was about to do one of those again. I was about to be like, is he messing with you? No. Oh, okay. She was fucking with me again. You want to get out now? Hold on, I got a towel for you. Hey, here's a towel. I got you, Nick. Made 130. W. Oh, well, boss, where you at? Price action like somebody likes the price action, somebody doesn't. I like when we have structure. I just don't like when structure is moving sideways. Don't like when we don't have structure and we're moving in one direction, or when we're just stuck in a range. I'm not a big fan of this. I'd rather start closing outside the ranges here. Four minutes here on the 15. Jeez, I'm late. It's a reminder, never trade on Fridays, lose the most on Fridays. Well, at some point, you're going to have to break the Friday curse, right? Work so hard Monday, Thursday, lose it all on Friday. So just be extra selective on Friday. Trade your positions. Ass and feet at its max. These ranges are big as fuck. This is 160 pips. You know, it's not a little 50 pip range. Like, there's room. Is he being weird? Come here, let me help you with that. Let me help you. Come here. Now go outside. Go outside and dry off. Here, take this. It's just any other day. Yeah, people use it and use that saying to cope. Same thing, you know, beginning of the month, end of the month. June 16th to 18th, same range. So way back. Lost your top on futures account? Well, good thing is they have a 55% off still running. It'd be messed up if you lost it when there was no 55% off. But it's still running. Your barrier to entry is fairly low. $30 seconds here for this 15. Close above this blue line. Close above. Trading gold spot knows we had the strange before. Still in the middle. Everything in my life was no good. I don't know why I can't fix myself. You gotta get sick and tired of your own shit. We say that all the time. No one's coming to help you. You can sit there drown in your own sorrow if you want. But I mean that ain't beneficial to you or to anyone around you, right? So I know it sucks to hear, but no one's coming to help you. You gotta fucking get rid of that sorrow thing. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. And fucking put the pieces back together. People feel bad, right? People do feel bad for you, but that's not productive, right? You have to do something that's going to be productive and actually benefit you. And what you're going through right now is in no way beneficial to you or your family. I'm gonna look to have a buy stop here once this candle flips bearish. Need a bottom wick here. I want the rebreak of the lows before setting any kind of buy stop. Ain't looking like it. Just knowing we don't have a bottom wick on this candle is what's keeping me out. I want to rebreak of the lows and then I'll look for buys. I won't be in it if it just continues up. Because I'll be expecting a rebreak of the lows. Once it happens, I don't have to worry about it. Flow size though, Fridays are unpredictable. Facts. People take payouts on Fridays end of the week. Every time I failed the top one futures got back and better each time, and this time unfortunately I lost at the level I was trying to be at. 4K pre-live account any day payouts, like what everyone wishes for in there. Percentages aren't as good at Friday, so I size down personally. I mean, that's what the data says. That's what the data says. Anger and confusion because I didn't get what I want. It's common, so common you can probably regroup and beat it. I mean, it's like that fisherman story, right? You who kept going out hauling in empty nets all week, right? And people laugh and say, "Man, the sea must be empty when you go out." And you just keep going out, same spot, same patience, right? And one morning the tide shifted and the fisherman pulled in more fish than the boat could carry. Markets are the same. Most give up before the tide shifts, right? Most people will give up before the tide turns your way. But a change in tide is inevitable, whether you stick around or not. So, looking for a re-break out of that low on the 15, it never broke that low. It kind of came down, tapped the low, and then now it's re-breaking highs. So, nothing there. Actually, it re-broke highs with an ugly 5. Let's see how this 30 closes. There it goes. There it goes. Close, but no cigar. Go. You got buys over here? I just needed a bit of a steeper bottom wick. We re-break this low, we would have had buys here. Just a bit steeper back below this blue line. Three minutes here for the 30. 30 stops are fucking disgusting. Yes, these stops were solid. 84 pips, that's amazing. It's also the 1 hour closing here in 3 minutes. Will we flip on a 1 hour? Just activated. Well, if you're in buy, there's nothing wrong with that. Just, you know, set your stop. 1 minute here for the hourly, maybe the bottom wick on the next hour. This fucking thing can flip and drive here. Daily has gone nowhere so far. Same spot that it opened, pretty much. What's the stops on this 4 hour? Easy. 40 seconds here. Well, we see a top wick. That's just very ugly. Man, I want this 4 hour drive here. 4 hour wick fill. We might, if we get a bottom wicket, we might have break of the 4 hour highs and base it on the current hourly stop. We might do that. It'll be a 1 hour celery play here. Got some room for a wick fill. I understand we can reject here, and that's why at 20 pips here I would go break even. But I want a decent stop, which means we would have to flip bearish, come down here, grab a bottom wick, and then re-break the highs. Give me 1 second. Bathroom real quick. We could get this with London close volume. That would be amazing. Oh, damn, I was muted. I was saying I'm looking for the 4 hour re-break out of highs, but I want this 1 hour to give us a bottom wick, right? We get a bottom wick, start breaking the highs. That's a celery play on the 1 hour. And yes, we're below resistance, but with the 4 hour flip and with all these orders grabbed, I'm expecting a higher time frame to pull up here. So I would like to use the current 1 hour stop once this creates a bottom wick and trade this based off the 1 hour celery 4 hour re-breaks at highs with that wick to fill. Right now, I don't know about runners because we haven't closed outside the range yet, right? We're stuck in it. That's why I would probably secure partials at the tip of the range, to fill the range. But I'm gonna need this candle here to grab orders and then start breaking previous 1 hour highs, which would be also the current 4 hour highs. So really 4 hour trade with 1 hour stops. That's what it would be. Nightbot trying to go home early today. Nightbot worked enough the whole morning, the whole week. Damn, I don't want this to break highs now. Because then you're expecting a low to be made on this candle. All right. All right, this would be the break of the 4 hour high. Or stops. 4, 3. Okay, so we're gonna base this 4 hour break of highs, right? Or we're gonna base these 1 hour stops on the 4 hour break of highs. Whenever we get activated, it'll be current candle stops. Right now we're at 45 pips. Could be as much as 85 here. I'll be fine with that, but I'll drop the lot size if we end up coming down to these supports and then re-breaking highs. You have London close coming up here. This is sort of your last bit of volume. Really basing this off the 4 hour. You just can't use a 4 hour stop, so I mean risk accordingly. Which I have here. 18. Okay, that's too big now. Very similar to how this 4-hour acted here, right? Like, look at this. Hundred likes. Let's fucking go. Damn, spot is so different. Anyone taking buys on spot? Let's look at spot. Different color here. Oh, come on. I think it break Asia's low. I don't know. I think on the off chance it breaks this high, we should come up here. Got a lot of time in the 4-hour, right? Might not be ready yet, but I think whenever it does flip bullish, it's going to push. We're definitely going down. Maybe we're going down now, next candle or two. But overall, on the 4-hour. You're so heavily bullish today. Structure's so bullish that, like, I believe all of these are just pullbacks, right? Just corrections.
Hey, Doc on spot, it's a little different. Rebreaking the lows would have been more ideal before taking a re-break of the highs because it closed that resistance. It broke the highs, but never closed above the highs on spot at 92, and it closed below. So I wish I would have seen it lower than 33.88 for it to come back up. I think that's what would have made sense. And this is also Turpy's idea. I'm still on the phone with him. If he wanted to get my opinion on that and his.
Spot was an easier read here on the 15 for buys. Yeah, this is also look on the hourly looks a lot better, right? Damn, this 2 hour ugly. 4 hour ugly. But the hourly here tells you that, hey, this should grab a top wick and come down. Yeah, I think if we grab a bottom wick here and find a support, we should pull up to resistance. $15 close. How did the 15 close? Bearish, but no bottom wick. Opened up with a bottom wick. Yeah. All right, come here. That's from the mountains. Yeah, no, not obviously not fucking Florida mountains. Any updates on the accounts? Yeah, you guys will get them over the weekend. Over the weekend. All right, so I guess it's going to be this 1 hour stop, which at 3 lots, man, this is 80 pip stop. Yeah, this is for the account. I think at 80 pip stops, I have like 1800. 3 times 80, that's like 24. Thinking of having it at the rebreak of the hourly high. I think that's what we're gonna do. Because it made a top wick first, right? You don't want it on a flip, but it made a top wick first and then came down. As it rebreaks that top wick, you're expecting a push up to fill this previous wick. Yeah, and that's the 15 celery play too. We shall see. Oh, I think we got activated. Yeah, we got. How the fuck are we not active here, but we got activated on the live? I don't know. I think it was the same. 50. Oh, 45. 95 flat, 95 1. That's what it is. So we broke the hourly high here. Yeah. Should have put it above the wick. I don't know why I brought it down. 1 pip too low. It never really rebroke here. I put it right at the tip of the wick on the live. I think it should with the volume we have, but smaller lots here. Stops are massive. Come on. Wow, I got close to the 4 hours. You're in? I'm in on the live. It was by 1 pip lower. My entry on the live was right here, 45, because I just did it quickly, and from far away it looked like that's the break of the highs, but it was actually right at the tip of the wick. Right, when you do it like this, it just... I still expect the 4 hour to come up here. Create a top wick of some sort. But this is the last trade of the day, right? Small risk, current hourly stops. If we break these lows, I'll be out. Well, I'll be out of the live account. If we break the highs, that will be the stops here on the funded. Yeah, closed 8 lots on the first position. This position on the live is exactly half at a 4 lot. Close, close. Yeah. I can't believe this 4 hour after grabbing this bottom wick will not come up. $3 minutes here for this 30 to close. Yeah, price was right on it. A pip off. Never broke. You're in? Jamali? Yeah, I'm in on a live account. Like I said, the entry was 1 pip lower, so it got me in on the live account right here. It was right at the tip of the wick. I don't know why I didn't put it the same as here. It was 1 pip off. It looked the same. One minute on this 30. This is a tough closure. We want this higher. We want this to pull up higher. Bid higher. 10 seconds. $30 close there. Leg candle. Maybe if I had no bottom wick. This is a decent bottom wick. This is freaking 9 pip bottom wick. 8 pip. Sorry. Yeah. 8 pippies. We also did close above this level. So expectation would be for the 4-hour to drive through here. Because the buy stop above the resistance breaks up, that's a decision being made. Yeah, well, the hourly's made a top wick first, then came down, right? So as it's re-breaking its own top wick, I'm getting in, and I'm expecting that to push us to the 4-hour highs, right? And this is about 13 pips, 12 pips that 12 pips there that we could take advantage of. And maybe the better position would be above the highs here, but then the 1 hour created that high, created the resistance, went down here, and then rebroke highs. So that's what I would expect. Right, so we're activated here now. It's gonna be this stop. Really based off the 4-hour flip in there. And that's it. This might actually blow an account. Maybe we'll even do this just to be safe. On the live account, it's below here. Flip the 4-hour, then re-break highs. Man, look at this 4-hour. Stops on a live account are down here below that previous candle, but they're a little lower than half risk because they're massive. The hourly's rebroken its own high right there. Oh, wow, that was close. Yeah, it didn't break the previous 4-hour high. I mean, the previous hourly high. Come on, 4-hour. Let's go. Indices dropping? Yeah, you'd expect this to fall in line with that. That was another thing we spoke about before, right? They should be heading in opposite directions. If you had them dropping, you would expect this to push up, right? Look at this 4-hour bottom wick that we got. Once you start rebreaking highs, we rebroke the hourly highs twice, but we haven't broken the 4-hour highs. So if we end up rebreaking the lows, I'll call it that. It's going to be it. It's a very small stop here on the funded. Under 50, right? Started out as 72. You're out. Did it, Tom? Yeah, I mean, it's like this is less rough Friday. We either tap these stops or we tap the top of the range, and then pool time. Just make sure you're aware of your risk. There's a reason I went more than double less on the risk here. What's up? Now you want to go in the pool? Go ahead. Go ahead. I put your bathing suit right there. Who's outside? It's alright. By the time you change, she'll come in. Go ahead. Go change. It's right there. Right next to you. Oh, check outside right here. It might be drying up. Right there. It's on the sea. Yeah. Is he helping you? Careful. What do you do? Well, I can't help you with that. She can. I don't like that we're flipping back bearish here. You what? All right, well, but I can't help that. Well, she was in there earlier, so I can't help you. Yeah, here's the deal, gang. We got 3 minutes for this 15. If this 15 ends up, either it takes us out or it ends up closing below the range here, we'll call it. You swear you closed it? Okay. Yeah, I don't like the way this is printing, chat. I'm gonna close it here. I'm closing it. Yeah, this 15 is gonna close here in 2 minutes. Once it closes, I'll take. Oh shit! What did I do?
Hey, Wix, you closed the position on the live?
Yeah, I'm closing the position. I'm
Okay.
Stop right here. Rebreak of the lows. If it does rebreak the lows, it should rebreak them. Just the way it's printing here, right? You broke that previous 5 low. You have this wick to fill that's gonna need to be filled at some point. Yeah, there we go. So I just don't trust. I think it's gonna come down and break this low here. Yeah, I closed it at -20. I'm just trying to be up on the live for the day. And we're up 120 bucks on the live. It's flying on spot. I mean, it rebroke the lows and came up, broke highs, and then started rebreaking the lows. It's gonna come down here to fill this wick. It's range to fill. If you look at the 5, right? This whole wick should get filled. So yeah, it can fill this wick, come down, and then rebreak highs. And if it does that, then I'll just double my lots on the break of the highs, because then that will be the 4-hour rebreak. It's flying. Daily bearish. Spot not flying. No, we're bullish on the daily. Daily bullish. Where are your goggles? They're outside, I told you. Yes, they are. They're in the pool. You guys keep leaving them in the pool. You guys keep leaving them in the pool, in the water. That's where they are. Yeah, the only way I'll take a position here, Jay, is we re-break the 4-hour high here. If that re-breaks after all these pullbacks, then I'll double my lots and go up here. But basically a break-even day, $120. Fucking -38 here. Go to another account. All right. Can't trade this one today. This one's done for the daily. This was the limit before blowing. No, it was like 47 or 4,800. That's where it was. Clearly, you two are looking at different time frames. Someone said spot is flying up, and I don't see spot flying up here. Got that Don Julio, Actifulio. I really think ranges are playing a part. I know you follow the same concept as TT, but playing mid-range on a choppy Friday means breaking your own setup. No, I'm just playing the higher time frame, and I'm up $1,000 on the day, right? So that was basically my risk here. All right, I closed that trade for -800. Right. To your barbecue, are respecting my risk management decisions you make? Game of thousands. Yeah, I mean, like, if I see an indication that I feel like it's gonna come down, hit stop, see, why not close earlier? Alright, instead of a 50 pip stop here, I closed for minus 20. I'm still technically up green on the day, and
They're not inside the pool.
they're not inside the pool. And it's not gonna make me feel like shit, right? I probably would have been a little more tight if I saw a red in the terminal for the day. You're right, they're not in the pool. Those were Kaya's. Let's go look inside. Maybe yours are inside. Are you going in the pool? Why not?
I know where her goggles.
Where?
Bucket.
They're in the bucket. Thank you, Kaya. That's where your goggles were? Okay. Yeah, but we don't start pushing up here right now. Maybe in the next hour. I got physical therapy though at 1 p.m. I don't know how lucky we'll be there. $99 likes, chat. Make it 100. You can make it 100, but there's no giveaway today. I got to spread them out. There'll be, I think on Sunday we'll do the next giveaway. This will be funny if this comes up here now. This would have took us out though, right? I had my stops on the break of the previous 30. This would have took us out right there. Starts breaking the 4-hour highs. I'll get right back in it. It's just lunchtime. I doubt it's going to stop breaking these. I wanted this shift for London close, but now that it's lunchtime, I think maybe like 2:30.
Could you put on the goggles for me? Could you put on the goggles for
Put on the goggles for you? Sure, come here. Put 65. Okay. This looks weird. I think we should start doing like profits. Cuz risk management matters, right? I took 13 pips, 80% closure, and I took minus 20 pips, 100% closure, and I'm still green between these two positions.
It's because I'm green, isn't it?
Damn, blew your funded account too? No, this is not blown. No. There's another 1,000 for the day and probably another 1,500 in total. You took 4 W's on live and 3 L's on the funded? Really? You gotta swap those around? I'd rather take my W's on the live, right? Because the live, like 1 W will pay for like 5 fundeds. Maybe we'll fund it, but we could change this to another account. Right there. Does that feel better? We can change it to this account. Come here. I got you. Told you, walk inside.
Yeah, that's right.
Here. Grab him. Nice job. Good job. You're getting really good at this swimming thing. Maybe we'll try diving. Diving? Y'all want to see you dive? Yeah, maybe we'll do like diving classes for you. Go ahead. Do it again. Hands, yeah, like that. Jump forward, feet go up in the air behind your back, like a tail. Forward, forward, and don't belly flop. Keep your hands forward, don't put them above your head. Feet up, hands down, go. Hands forward, put them forward, and dive. And she belly flopped. Nice job. Nice job. You're getting it. She definitely belly flopped. One W on the live is like $10, $50. W on the funded is like 100, 500. Yeah, but on the funded, it doesn't pay. You got to work up to it, right? Like if you lose that funded, you know, like that first W would have paid for 3 of these fundeds, right? So in grand scheme of things, I'd rather be up on the live and, you know, funded, so whatever. Yeah, you can build them up. The live is where it's at. Well, broker, I'm on AMP futures and I'm on top 1 futures for funded. Hey, $100 is $100. It's basically, I basically went to work for minimum wage today. Right? 15 times 8. 8 for $120. That's minimum wage. That's minimum wage for an 8-hour day. I basically flipped burgers today, except I stayed home for 3 hours. Man, I wanted to see this 4-hour flip so bad. That sucks. The 2 hours gonna close bearish. And still no burgers, right? I don't care for the burgers. I've been flipping burgers to get paid, not to eat the burgers. It get hot in that kitchen, boy. It get hot, and not everything might work. Who said that? It get hot in that kitchen, boy. But them people come in with their plates, and they gotta be fed. They gotta be fed. A white man? No, it wasn't a white man. It was a black dude that said that. He said, it get hot in that kitchen, boy. What inspired you to trade? The dude that worked for me quitting. Just midweek. Hey, I found this trading thing. And that inspired me to trade. I was like, wait a minute, you did what? What do you mean? We got work to do. He said, no. I'm done. I got this trading thing. Where he at now? He shows up to the stream sometimes. You guys seen Focus? He's Focus. The dude in the chat, name Focus. He creeps around sometimes. He still trade? Yeah, I'm sure he does. Hey, he walked in, we had a lot of work, and he was just like, I'm not doing it. I quit. I found this trading thing. And since then, I was like, trading thing? Let me find out more about it. I mean, that's how it all started. If you guys think it all started because I got fired from Walmart for milk, that is not where it all started. There's no effing milk. Yeah, there's no fucking milk. Two minutes. 4 hour. Fuck you. It's found the support here. This blue line, this is it's finding the support. It's not breaking it. Be a last hurrah here. I'm gonna give that attempt another try on the break of the 4 hour if we're able to make a bottom wick and drive up. "45 seconds. "15 seconds.
Disgusting, nasty closure on the 1 hour on Forex, no top wick. Horrible closure.
Oh, what the fuck? That shit looks so different.
Yo, this is nasty on spot, bro. Close no top wick.
Yeah, but
Like,
how the fuck did it? Where did it
zero.
close? Well, this closed no top wick here either. Well, almost no top wick.
Oh, you see that too? Yeah, it's nasty.
Yeah, Benny doesn't like it at all. He don't like it, not one bit.
What do you say? Like ass and feet?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, that's ugly.
Yeah.
I'll call it here. Call this session. Damn, I wanted this 4 hour break of the highs, man. Might get it. At 12, it's 12. He's done. Yeah, it's 12. We're done here. It's lunchtime. I'm gonna call it. I might have position. I gotta be in physical therapy in an hour, but I might have positions here. If it starts setting up, and I'll tell the physical therapist to wait. Ready for next week's storm? We have a storm coming up? Don't tell me that. Damn. I'm gonna have to tie down all the rugs. I gotta tie down all the rugs. Otherwise, it's gonna be fucking. Arabian Wicks. Fucking with a flying carpet. You see my ass on a flying carpet. Is that Wicks or Abu? Oh, good. Edge plays out over time. I mean, if you risk the same amount on these trades, it'd be a little tough. Yeah, you're down for the day. But if you played your risk management according to each trade individually, then you're in pretty good shape for today. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's call it a session. Signal channel. There might be more positions in the signal channel. I really want to get these buys on the 4-hour break of highs, but it's gonna have to set up again. Like, these closures are trash, right? The 15's a late candle. 30 closed bearish and the 1-hour closed bearish. So all three of those telling you this should head down. The 4-hour doesn't have a top wick. That's the only one. But for the 4 hours to play out, now you need these smaller time frames to start falling in line. When we were looking at positions, everything was closing bullish, breaking highs, right? Now that this is the first candle that just closed bearish. If we didn't close here, we would have closed here. It probably would have been the same exact closure. Yeah, same pips, same 20 pips. All right, gang. Yep, it's been a great week. Thank you guys for joining me. It was a great agent session. A lot of winners, a lot of top 1 futures accounts given away this week. Whoever won this week, you'll get them over the weekend just because I got to spread them out. It's been too many accounts. So my African friends and my mod friends, Eddie, Chun Yang, my cheating friends. You guys will have all your accounts on over the weekend. Are we coming back up here? Are we coming back up? Yeah, let's call it a session. We'll take this in the signal channel. Shit. Shine. Sure. There he is. There's Chun Yang. One for you just for fun. You gotta win. You gotta win some. You gotta win. All right, gang. Mods, thank you for helping me run the stream. Zoom gang, see you guys on the clubhouse side of things. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. Thank you for joining me. It's time to get the weekend started. Well, I'll get it started after my physical therapy, but weekend's right around the corner. Enjoy your day, enjoy the weekend, and I'll see you guys here in full force on Monday. And if you're in the Signal channel, we'll run our private agent session on Sunday. We'll also do a 50K giveaway here on Sunday. So, yeah, you guys are being fed with those Sunday giveaways. Your chances of winning are like 1 in 20. So technically, you know, that's 20 weeks. That's about half a year. You show up for a half a year, you're guaranteed to win. Unless Eddie keeps showing up, then it's a free-for-all. All right, chat. Love and wisdom to you all. As for me, my time here is up, and just like that, another New York session is in the books. Enjoy your day, everyone. Later.